Jeremiah chapter 17. The sin of Judah is written with an iron stylus and with a flint point. It is engraved on the tablet of their heart, and on the horns of your altars, while their children remember their altars and their Asherah poles by the green trees on the high hills. O my mountain in the countryside, I will give your wealth and all your treasures as booty, and also your shrines, because of sin committed throughout all your territory. And you will, even by your own acts, lose your inheritance that I gave you, and I will make you serve your enemies in a land that you do not know, for you have kindled a fire in my anger that will burn for ages. This is what Yahweh says, Cursed is the one who trusts in humans and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart departs from Yahweh. For he will be like a juniper bush in the Arabah, and will not see when good comes, but will inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, a salt land and not inhabited. Blessed is the one who trusts in Yahweh, and whose confidence is Yahweh. For he will be like a tree planted by the waters, who spreads out its roots by the river and does not fear when heat comes, but its leaf will be green, and it will not be anxious in the year of drought, nor will it cease from yielding fruit. The heart is deceitful above all things, and is incurable, who can know it? I, Yahweh, search the heart, I test the kidneys, in order to give to each one according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. As the partridge that sits on eggs that do not hatch, so is the one who gets riches, but by injustice, in the midst of his days they will leave him, and in the end he will be shown to be a fool. A glorious throne, set on high from the beginning is the place of our sanctuary. O Yahweh, the hope of Israel, all who forsake you will be put to shame. Those who depart from you will be written in the dirt, because they have forsaken Yahweh, the spring of living water. Heal me, O Yahweh, and I will be healed, save me, and I will be saved, for you are my praise. Behold, they keep asking me, where is the word of Yahweh? Let it come to pass now. As for me, I have not run away from being your shepherd, nor have I desired the woeful day. You know what came from my lips, it was before your face. Do not be a terror to me, you are my refuge in the day of evil. Let those who persecute me be put to shame, but do not let me be put to shame, let them be dismayed, but do not let me be dismayed, bring on them the day of evil and destroy them with double destruction. This is what Yahweh said to me, Go and stand in the gate of the children of the people through which the kings of Judah come in and through which they go out, as well as in all the gates of Jerusalem, and tell them, Hear the word of Yahweh, you kings of Judah, and all Judah, and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem that enter in by these gates. This is what Yahweh says, Be careful if you value your lives. Do not carry a burden on the Sabbath day, nor bring it in through the gates of Jerusalem, nor carry a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day, nor do any work, but make the Sabbath day holy, as I commanded your fathers. But they did not listen or incline their ear, but made their neck stiff so that they would not hear and would not receive instruction. If you will listen, yes, listen to me, says Yahweh, and not bring in any burden through the gates of this city on the Sabbath day, but make the Sabbath day holy by doing no work on it, then there will enter in through the gates of this city kings and leaders sitting on the throne of David, riding in chariots and on horses, they and their officials, the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And this city will remain for ages to come. They will come from the cities of Judah, and from the places around Jerusalem, from the land of Benjamin, and from the Shephelah and from the hill country and from the Negev, bringing burnt offerings, and sacrifices, and grain offerings, and frankincense, and bringing thank offerings to the house of Yahweh. But if you will not listen to me to keep the Sabbath day holy by not carrying a burden in through the gates of Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, then I will kindle a fire in its gates, and it will devour the palaces of Jerusalem, and it will not be quenched.